Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today we'll be doing the haunted house converted to a MILS plate. However, this one's going to be a little bit different. So obviously, what's really special about this modular building is that it actually opens in the front, has the working elevator and everything. So what I've done in the meantime, created a half base plate, similar just to every other MILS plate, and then two 16 by 16 base plates that will connect in the center to form the sidewalk, completely encased in the front in that light bluish gray. And then once the build is actually done, they will be completely combined. But in the future, you can obviously rotate these and open them up. So I'm hoping this works out. Mentally and on paper, I think it will, but we'll see. I'm going to be using the two jointed 1x2s that already come with this set and actually build them just right into this. So definitely should work. Like, again, should. We're gonna see how this actually goes. I really don't want to have to rebuild that elevator, so I'm gonna try and peel this off the absolute best I can. Obviously the two front pieces, you know, if you destroy them on the bottom, it shouldn't be too bad, but this will definitely, I think, be the hardest one I've had to do in terms of a MILS plate yet. I think the Avengers Tower is going to be a little bit worse, but we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. This also means that the Halloween district, the haunted district of the city, is no more. It will be back in October. However, for now, it is in some storage bags. It'll be taken to my storage unit probably in the next couple days. Honestly, there wasn't much to it. All the base plates will just be reused probably in the future. The actual gates themselves, easy. The fencing, easy to take down. The Shrieking Shack, I do have up with the Hogwarts display that I'm working on. I don't know if it'll be part of it, but I would like to see if I can work that in maybe to like the Forbidden Forest. I know it's not lore accurate, but we'll see. But yeah, this is going to go next to the Avengers Tower, actually. I want all the tall buildings in the background, and of course this is the third tallest building in my entire city, and will look good in the backdrop next to the Avengers Tower, Daily Bugle, and eventually the Sanctum Sanctorum, which, yes, isn't the tallest building in the world, or even the tallest in that group, but it is going to be just part of Marvel Row. So I am excited to see this in the city. Of course, I'm going to have to kind of make some adjustments here, just because this is not the best for a walkway. So I don't entirely know what I'm going to do just yet. I think I'm going to keep the graveyard because it is cool, but I'm probably going to shorten it up just a little bit. I'm not going to have this like as an amusement park ride. This is mainly going to be like that creepy haunted building that's just standing still. Put some ghosts in here, and eventually this will be lit up as well. The museum was my last project, so that was pretty cool. Now that the museum has moved, this will go in its place. This is one base plate wide, and then just to the left of this in the city is like an 11 stud wide base plate that's completely custom just to like fit around the table leg, and then another half base plate. So I'll be able to get creative with this in the future. We'll see all what's going in here, but I am excited to get this done, and hopefully I don't demolish this entire thing. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I've been basically MILS plating all of my big buildings separately, like the museum, police station, just because, or haunted house, Avengers, Daily Bugle, and I want to add some details as I go. This one I'm not adding anything to. I'll do a light kit in the future, but since this is a special MILS plate, I did want to show you guys how I built it, and hopefully it's going to work out. So thank you guys so much. Feel free to check out the rest of the builds. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Helps out the channel a lot, and I'll see you at the end of this build, folks. Alright, everybody, so here's the final build. It works. Everything worked the way I'd kind of planned. There was not really any issues, aside from the fact that this is built like a modular building, but not made to peel apart and do it in pieces like I just did. It was a little sketchy. There's a couple pieces missing, but it's fine. It's in the interior. Nobody ever has to know. I did keep a smaller version of the graveyard. I do not have the brown pieces to do the little base plate underneath, which honestly, unless you're looking at it dead on, you can't really tell, but I would like to replace that with some brown tiles or brown pieces inside when I have the actual pieces for them. I'm placing a bricklink order probably after this video. Right here, I decided to add the plants from here as kind of like the little main stage pieces. I would love to replace the actual ends here as well, but that's, you know, it's neither here nor there for those. I don't think it looks terrible. Maybe an olive green would actually look better. I'm not sure if these pieces actually come in olive green, but I will have to take a look. I replaced all of these tiles in here from light gray to dark gray, just to kind of offset that balance. I don't want everything to be light gray. And as for the plants, I only had one of these brown pieces, so I am going to place an order for another one. As for if you want to open it up and check inside, I hold it together using only one 1x4 tile, and it opens up perfectly. For the actual inside, I wanted to make it a little bit creepy. You know, it's a haunted house. I have one of the ghosts over here, checking out that side window, and one up here, actually behind the chandelier. So from the front side of things, you can actually see it. The elevator, a little bit worse for wear, but it still works, which is the important thing. Right up here, oh, unfortunately, the ghost does move when you close it. That is unfortunate. I'll have to try and secure her in there somehow, but let me see if I can get this back in. I don't think it's going to happen. If you guys remember from the previous video with one of these, I called them the American Horror Story people, because they really feel like the white-suited nun from the Asylum season. But yeah, right there you can see one of the ghosts. Tiled it all the way across. I left one gap for a modular lamppost. I would love to do a black lamppost for this, and I'm still debating it, just to have it be like the oddball of the crew. Not 100% sure yet, but that is at least what I'm overall thinking. See if I can actually do that. The door mechanism does work. You know what? Didn't test that, and just did. Glad it works. From the back side of things, I'm running out of tiles, and there's still some spots around this that you're going to be able to see better, so I tiled off just the outsides. For now, eventually this will be part of like an alleyway, and obviously then I will completely encase it in with tiles, but for now I did want to just get the corners where I will be able to see, or the camera will be shining in the future. But it works. I'm very happy with how this actually turns out. There's going to be enough of a gap in the back, so overall, I mean, I love it. It's definitely a lot more secure, still opens up, and I think it looks pretty darn good. I'm really happy with it. Can't wait to add light kits to this so you can actually see the creepy ghosts a little bit. But now let's take a look at the city, add this bad boy in there, and finish up another project, everybody. Alright, and the haunted house is officially in its new home, right next to all of the other tall buildings and the police station. I did custom make a half base plate and then a little like 1/4 base plate just to kind of fit around that table leg there, so that actually turned out pretty decent. I have the museum, which I'm still waiting on a couple parts to finish up, but I think that looks pretty awesome. In terms of how it's going to look from the desk in the shooting area, I like it. The city is really filling out. I think it looks awesome. Of course, we got some wires still in the back alleyway. Sit complex under construction, but I think it looks awesome. You can actually see the ghost sticking out from this side too. I love it. I think it looks awesome. The city is definitely coming along now. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and you know what? Here's the other half of the city as well. Of course, up top, still a bit of a mess. The Hogwarts project is in full force as well, so got a lot of stuff going on. Obviously have a ton of work to do up top. I just got some road plates, so that'll be under construction here soon. But yeah, overall I think it looks really, really good in that back line, and I'm really happy about it. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Feel free to check out the rest of the buildings that I've worked on. A lot of city work right now. A lot of Harry Potter coming soon. We'll get back to Star Wars here eventually. Just, I don't know. I haven't been that excited about a lot of Star Wars lately, so we'll see once we actually get started on those again. But thank you guys so much. Feel free to check out my building on the actual haunted house. I'll have it in the description below if you actually want to take a better look at the mechanics inside, building of it, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Happy building, folks.